good question.
I wanted to come back and teach in Rochester because of my experience as a student in the city school district. You have lots of different people, lots of different ideas, and when you can find ways for everyone's voices to be included in the conversation and included in, the education system, you can get pretty amazing things happening. The path forward is an opportunity for the city school district to listen to the community and hear what people think should be going on in the schools, what's going to lead to success for our community as a whole.
There's me.
I went to Charlotte High. I'm a proud Lakesider. They don't call them that anymore. I had so many amazing teachers that inspired me, that helped me on my journey, helped me to grow as a young person. And I believe so strongly in giving back. And I chose to come back here. The flight to the suburbs has had a devastating impact on our kids, on our families. And the path forward is addressing that sense of how do we reconnect the school, the community, the businesses, so that we bring back that sense of connectedness and family. And when I think back to my early days in school, in the Rochester City School District, we were a family. The teachers were involved with families. I remember going to float parties, which they don't have anymore, but there would be teachers there, parents there, administrators, kids, family members, aunts, uncles, cousins, because it was a huge community-wide event, homecoming was, and everyone wanted to be a part.
And the textual evidence.
How can we make the schools a better place for the students, for the teachers and parents, and for all the community to be more involved, and a way to make it grow. The students are the ones who go to school. They're the ones who do everything in the school. They're the ones who keep the district running. So I feel like it is important to get their input and get their point of view so that you can be more open-minded about the situation, about the growth of the district.
We have a leadership role to play in both our schools, our classrooms, and in our community. That there is a lot that we do have control over, and that's where the conversation needs to be.
Right now there's such an emphasis on testing and being prepared for the test, meeting the metrics for the New York State assessments. I think that we have pushed those so far that the other pieces have been pushed aside. One size does not fit all. And there's a need for vocations right now. There is a need for that electrician. There's a need for that repairman. There's a need for students who like to work with their hands. And there should be a place where these kids can actually learn. The path is not the same for every student. There are so many paths that you can take in order to be successful in life.
I feel like other schools should be like our school. It's a place where, students are always involved and students can always have an opportunity to speak their mind and have a voice. It's not just about remember this, remember that for the test, and it's more about engaging in it and getting into topics and learning about them and seeing them from different points of views.
And we have to listen to the voices, which is why we're engaging voices from all over the city. We're going to community centers, we're going to libraries, we're doing path forward work in schools so that we do hear the voices of everyone that's involved in the work, or that should be involved in the work. Get involved. Let us know what it is that you need in an employee. Get involved with the schools, partner up with the schools.
All of these challenges belong to our community as a whole to solve. The real answer, though, is looking at what's successful and what successes we can replicate, and to also think about what sorts of things are possible and what we can do to make those things happen, which is a real change in mindset for our community.
We're looking forward to 5-10 years down the road of creating the kind of schools that the community actually wants to see.
I wouldn't still be doing this if I didn't believe in our ability to transform our community. It's going to take everybody. They need to be talking about what will work, because if we all start talking about what will work, that's what's really going to lead to change.
I don't know the phrase, it takes a village to raise a kid. That's the phrase that comes to my mind.